best way for you to...
How you gonna stop talking?
The best way for us to do things. So, okay. We all scored high as sequential learners. Okay? And a sequential learner is... Yes. Our preference for information and procedures that are based on logic, timeliness, ordering, prioritizing, and inferencing, including timelines, flowcharts, diagrams, etc. So, if we can have some type of written structure, that would work best for all of us if we all had something to look at. Randall, one of your strong suits that everybody lacks is oral expressiveness, which means your preference for expressing your understanding and insight through spoken description or through questioning of ideas, concepts, or facts is high. All of us, we're mid-range with that, so you can help us with that. Except for me, I'm low. I do not. That is my lowest score. Just so everybody knows. That is why I struggle to speak. Okay. You get me?
I see.
And also, me and Romel also are low in the auditory. So when you guys are hearing, we don't process information well.
We can't talk at all.
You can. It's just you have to really break it down. It has to be sequential when you're speaking. It has to be logical. We need all the points to get it. We need all the points to get it. Other high spots. Randall, your high spots were in hearing. You're a good hearer of processing that way. Oral expressiveness, which I already talked about. Sequential, and then global. Global is the learner's preference for big picture, understanding and addressing information whole to part, internalizing the why, wanting to know what will this become, and if I learn this information, where can I apply it in the real world? So, that's you. I don't know why I have to do that. Let's do that.
Damn, so I passed.
Not a pass fail.
I get the cookie.
Tierney, you're high.
We get some of her cake.
No.
Your high.
Look how you try.
Your high score, Tierney, was an individual learner, which is also highs for me and Romel. We're all individual learners. Randall, you're in the high mid range for that one. But obviously, we address knowledge from an individual perspective. We compare any new information we get based on previous experience and reflecting understanding through our own opinions and modes of perception. So that's why, it's like I feel like we argue the most, because it's like, okay, this is what makes sense to me. This is how I learned it. That's why it don't make sense to you. So at least now we know that's why, because that's how we process information. It goes by what makes sense to us. You're also high in the sequential, like I said, and then bodily kinesthetic, which is your body movements. You learn stuff by doing it physically. And your lowest score was learning from a group, or learning as a group, which would probably explain why you be dipping off, whatever. It's cool.
The test don't lie.
Okay. I'll do mine next, because I don't have that many highs and lows.
Sad face.
I'm very mid-range. Like I said, my lows are auditory and oral expressive. My highs are written, expressive, and individual. And everything else is in the middle. So, yeah. I'm just going to keep writing things down, because that's what works. Romel had the most high scores of us all. So I guess he is at the top of the honor roll list here.
Oh, that just makes me extreme. That's all.
I thought I scored high. No, I didn't. Okay, he's high visual learner, high individual learner, written, expressive, sequential, and global. His lows are also auditory and oral expressive, which is why we don't get them to each other. And so yeah, I just wanted to go through that so we know a little bit more about each other. How we can function better. I think we're all, Randall, you're an individual learner, just, not as high ranked, but you're still pretty high up there. You got a 14 out of the 20 for your individual work.
That's a C. That's a C, ain't it? It's about a C. D minus. D plus, I don't know. Whatever.
This sheet is weird.
14 out of 20, that's about a C.
You multiply it by 5, it's a C. You're right.
Average nigga. I get it done, though.
So from now on, we need, or maybe not from now on, but today, I think it'd be cool if we establish, like, timelines, like it's like a general timeline, maybe not like to the date, to the time, but just general timelines. We need to have something. We need to all know where we're going, I guess, in a sense. Maybe just windows of time we want to aim for, because we can process it that way, I feel like. And yeah.
Yeah.